Hello, gathered friends. I'm HeroraNuva, and welcome to BIONICLE Meme Dive. Okay, so about a month ago on Twitter, Essenger, the guy behind the "As Above, So Below" song based on BIONICLE, who is just really great musician and also an A tier BIONICLE meme lord, posted this on Twitter, and like I found it so fascinating. It's 10-hour flight. Where are you sitting? And I don't know. I just felt compelled to make a video breaking down just like each of these because it's like this is just such a masterclass in toxic choices, and there's no way I could sum it up like all the thoughts I had in a in a Twitter post. I'm gonna make this video right now. This is completely unscripted, unlike my usual stuff. But yeah, let's just go through each of these seating options because this is wild. Okay, so number one, sitting next to Holly and in the row is Gorast, and goddamn, why you gotta do my girl Holly like that? Because honestly, she would probably be one of the best travel companions in Bionicle. And you got Takua behind you, but you got Gorast right there, and Esther even said in like the replies, like, "Oh yeah, good luck if you have to pee, because shit, if you have to pee, you're literally dead. She's Gorast she's just going to kill you. So I mean, do you think you can hold it for 10 hours? Do you think you're gonna or bring a pee bag or whatever? Because I mean, if you do that, it's a great seat, but otherwise, oof. Number two, okay, she's sitting next to Kreka and Taragali Khan. And this one, honestly, I don't know if it's all that bad. I mean, listen, Kreka is dangerously stupid, but he's also, I don't know. I just feel like if he's not under orders, he's just gonna sit there, just confused and bumbling, and you can probably talk over him to Taragali Khan. And Taragali Khan, God, that would be such a great conversation. You get so much wisdom from that guy. But again, Kreka's right there. Do you think Kreka would still recognize Taragali Khan? Because they fought when he was a Toa, but also Kreka is dumb enough that on multiple separate occasions he's forgotten that he can fly. So he might not recognize Taragali Khan, honestly. So I mean, honestly, that might not be too bad. Okay, now number three. Oh my God! Just it's the seat that makes you old. It's I mean, damn, Taku again, it's the same situation as Goras, because oh God, Takua might actually be the best traveling companion in all of Bionicle. He's full of great stories. He's always traveling. He loves travel. He's full of great stories. He's also a great listener. He will listen to your stories too. He's got cool things to say, but he's not too talkative. But such a pleasant guy. But then you set him next to Voporak, the guy who anything that gets near him, its ages accelerate. It turns to dust. 10-hour flight. It's gonna turn into a 10,000-year flight. You're gonna die of old age before you get to the end of the flight. Oh my God. You would just die. Oh man. I'd love to sit next to Takua, but god damn, I don't want to die of old age. Okay, okay. Number four. You got Tahu next to Kurok, the Rakshi of anger, and oh my God, this is just again Essenger. What is your brain? Because I mean, you turn Tahu into a bomb. At this point, I'm not are we sure the safety of the rest of the people on the flight? Tahu has so many anger issues, and Kurak is literally just going to constantly feed that. I mean, listen, Tahu is, an iffy traveling companion. Tahu's an okay traveling companion at best, at absolute best. And if we're talking Mask of Light Tahu, like in the picture, then plus Kurak. I mean, God, you're just waiting for him to literally explode. To literally explode. Oh my God, you can't. I can't do number 4. Can't do it. Also, you got Rudaka behind you. Oh my God. Oof. Number 5, Vizola and Nokama. Oh God. Where do you be? The toxic Yuri's seat. I mean, I mean, I'm almost interested in it just to get a front row seat at just because Vizola has her obsessive crush on Nokama. Literally, her home is covered wall to wall in pictures of Nokama, and Nokama is just like trying. Nokama likes Vizola as a friend, but she is just not. Oh my God. I honestly, I'd be scared because Vizola would start being like, "You're coming in between me and Nokama." I can't. No, I couldn't do that. Oof. I'd be curious, but I don't think that would. I don't think that 10 hours of that. No. 6. Sandwiched in between Rudaka and Sidorak. Okay, honestly, at this point, honestly, that would be like the opposite problem of 5, because like, oh my God, you got because like I first of all, Rudaka and Sidorak are like they're the unicorn hunter toxic straight couple that's like, hey, saw you across the bar and we like your vibe, but no, do not get involved with that do not get involved with that pair. Oh my God, would just be Rudaka would be trying to manipulate you. Sidorak, at best, is just going to be constantly boasting. Both of them are going to try to get with you, but you just don't want any piece of that. You don't want none of that. Also, don't trust the people in the seats behind you. Honestly, I'll go over that later, but yeah, no. 7. Now, 7 is not that bad. You got Akmu and Pohatu. Now, listen, Akmu is a little shit, but like all he's kind of got is just shit talking. Like, I mean, yeah, he's a traitor, but like as long as you can keep your eye on him, he's not actually that dangerous. And Pohatu is a delight. Like, oh my God, Pohatu is great. I mean, he's a little talkative. I kind of like. I personally kind of like a little bit of quiet time, but like, you know what, Pohatu is such an absolute joy. Like, yeah, I think I could totally see 7. 8. 8. Oh, ooh, Toei Ignika is a sweetheart, but Velika. See, on the one hand, I would actually be curious about what Velika has to say. Um, just interview with a great being. But also, I'm gonna be real. I I don't know if I don't I think Velika would absolutely be trying to convince Toa Ignika to to perform his life power experiments on people, and I don't think Ignika has the the worldliness to not fall for it, to not go along with it. I think he's naive enough to just like be manipulated. And Velika would just do just crazy ass experiments on you with Ignika's power. So that's tough. That no. Plus also the Zivon is behind you. Yeah. 9. Now 9 is like I wouldn't even want to like. It's not even so much that I think that this would be a good traveling companions, as much as to be a fly on the wall for that brother reunion between Artaka and Karzani. Just like oh god, like that because that's an interaction that we've never seen in canon. Like they've talked about each other. Like these two, long lost, estranged, feuding brothers from the beginning of the Matorn universe, but to like actually like, you know, to be a fly on the wall in that reunion would be great. Now, being sandwiched in between them, yeah, I mean, if things go south, that might be a little tricky. But like, that would be the curiosity might make it worth it. Okay, 10. I I don't see an upside to 10. I mean, you're sit next to the Zivon. I don't know how that thing got on the plane, but okay. It's literally just gonna try and eat you. And then your only respite is Kopaka. I mean, listen, we love Kopaka, but he's not gonna want to talk to you. He's a shit cat. He's not a great traveling companion. I mean, unless you literally. I mean, listen. And I said earlier, yeah, I'm the sit there quietly type too. That could work. But the Zivon is right there. Kabaka will save you from the Zivon, sure, but he's not gonna want to talk to you, and you're gonna want to talk to Kabaka. We're all Kopaka fanboys in this fandom. Let's be real. He's so cool, but he's not gonna want to talk to you. Now 11. Now, my boy Matoro, of course, you'd love to sit next to Vitoro. But Voltraz, Now, see, you almost think it's like a similar situation to like being stuck between Akmu and Pohatu, but like, listen, Akmu runs his mouth, but he really ain't about that shit. But Voltraz is actually like, he is actually dangerous. And Matoro will save you from Voltraz. Matoro will protect you. But let's be real, Matoro isn't much of a conversationalist. Listen, he's nicer than the average Ice Toa, but he's still the quiet, keep to himself type. I don't know, man. I don't know. Now 12. Oh god, 12 would be so good. You're sitting next to Matanui. You got Kopaka right there, but you wouldn't be able to hear a goddamn thing because of the clack in the window seat. It's the noise Rahi. You're just not going to hear a damn thing. I mean, maybe you can try. You can try to have a conversation, but it's not going to happen. You're not going to hear a damn thing. You're not going to hear a damn thing. Okay. So that's all the seats. Let me think about like, okay, what do I think of the best seat? Well, before I do the best seat, let me do the worst seat. And I think worst seat has to be hands down 6. Hands down. Because, okay, first off, you're stuck in between Rudaka and Sidorak, so that's already terrible. But like, you also got to think about the people in front and behind you. Because you're still in range of Tahu's inevitable explosion from being egged on by Kurok, and you got Velika and Ignika behind you, and they're probably still gonna try pulling experiments on you. Like I think that's definitely the worst seat. I mean, maybe 10 is also up there because you're stuck between you got the Zivon, you got the Clack, but. I think 6 is the worst. There's no upside to 6. I mean, yeah, Tahu is likable on the best day of his life, but next to Kurok, it's not. And Ignika isn't even a conversationalist. You're just gonna get experimented on. That's what's gonna happen. Now, okay, so with that out of the way, the best seat, honestly, I gotta go with 7. I mean, listen, again, Akmu's a little shit, but he can't do nothing. Not with Pohatu right there. Pohatu is a great traveling companion. I mean, yeah, he's a little talkative, but yeah, Patsu's a great traveling companion. And the key to this seat is, again, also thinking about front and behind. If you feel like being a little nosy, you got the toxic Yuri in front. You can listen to that drama, and behind you is the Creation and Destruction brothers. So if you get tired of talking to Patsu and Akmu, you can literally just listen behind you and in front of you, and you get all the juicy drama. That would fill a 10-hour flight. So yeah, that is good. So yeah, okay, that's my rambling breakdown of this meme from Essenger. Um, yeah, I just had to make this because it just, oh my god, it just looking over these choices, like it's an art form. How terrible some of these choices are. Again, you got some of the best people to hang out with sitting against next to people that are literally gonna kill you. Oh my god. But so yeah, this meme, it gave me brainworms. Obsessed of just breaking it down. So I just had to make this. So all right. Uh, I don't know if I'm gonna do these kind of meme breakdowns. Maybe I will in the future. If it's a meme that just like gets in my brain and I can't stop thinking about it again, I might do this again. But so, anyways, that's all for now. Take care, gathered friends.